Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Des and today I have a fun little journal with me video for you. This is my first time ever doing a voiceover, so hopefully it goes well. I've tried to record this a few times actually, but the sound just kept coming out terrible. I was ready to try using my voice memos app next, but my husband actually just got me a mic for my birthday as like an early birthday present tonight. So I'm really excited to try it out. Let me know if the sound is okay. The reason I decided to try a voiceover is because they just started building the townhomes behind our house, and they used to work Monday through Friday, but now they work every single day of the week. So I used to be able to film on the weekends and talk like normal, but now there's just so much noise that pretty much from sunup to sundown, every day of the week, there is no quiet time. So I would either have to film in the dark and talk or try a voiceover. So here we are. So as for what I'm actually working on in this video, you've seen me updating my commonplace book. I filmed this on November 25th, so these are still my November pages. Since I use a dated planner for my commonplace book, I use the blank monthly page that you saw at the beginning as an index for the month. So once November is over, I will start working in the December daily pages, and I'll use the December monthly page as an index to write down what's on each day for that month. It might seem kind of weird, but that's just how my brain works, and I've really been enjoying that system. It's been working really well for me. And what you're seeing here is me writing some notes on the book that I'm reading. Well, I was reading. I have since finished it, and I did really like it. The book is The Wishing Game by Meg Schaefer, and so many of my notes are just about how much I dislike the main character and how much I enjoy the other side characters. So, despite not really liking the main character until about 200 plus pages into the book, I actually really enjoyed this book. I thought it was really whimsical and fun and really creative. And it is a debut book, and I felt like at times I could kind of sense that in the writing, but at the same time I was so impressed with the world that the author created, and the whole not liking the main character thing might just be a me problem. I have heard a lot of really good things about this book, and honestly it was a really good book. I did really enjoy it. But just something about the main character for me was not was not hitting right. But I loved the other characters in the book, so it like made up for it. So it's fine. But I did really enjoy it. Also, here I kept flipping through the book looking for a specific quote. One of the characters mentioned an artist in the book, and I had looked it up, and then I went back to write it down in my commonplace book, and I could not find it. I never found it. I had to go into the notes on my phone to find out what the name of the artist was, and I couldn't do it while I was filming because I used my phone to film. So that was unfortunate. What you're about to see me do is pull out my fountain pens and flip to a much earlier page in my commonplace book. The page I'm going to show you next is one that I made in April when I got this book, but it is a list of 23 books that I wanted to read in 2023. Let's just say I haven't been great about reading them, but I have finished another one, and that was the Anthropocene Reviewed by John Green. And I have to say, that book was fantastic. I listened to the audiobook and he narrates it, and it was a really special book. I thought it was really great. He basically like writes reviews and rates basic things in human existence. So like one of the things that he rated was Canada geese. And his like stories and things around the ratings and the reviews are really special, and I thought it was just really fun to listen to. So I highly recommend that one. But I'm really glad that I put that on my list to read this year and that I finally got around to reading it. The page I am updating now, I think, is my, let's see, acquired books for the year. So this year I've been trying to be better about buying books and reading the books that I buy as well, especially because I got a Kindle and it's really easy to just buy ebooks when they're on sale and then kind of forget that you have them. Man, it's terrible. So I've been writing down every book that I bought this year and keeping it in my commonplace book. Okay, now we're pulling out the 5-year journal. I have been doing a trash job at keeping up with this year. I honestly don't think I've written in this since April of this year. And it's kind of a bummer because I know that now the rest of the year that I haven't written in this, I won't have any of those memories to look back on. And hopefully when I'm journaling in this next year, I won't have those things to look back on from last year because I didn't write in this regularly. But I'm really hoping to get back into it for the new year. I made it a goal for November and a goal for December to write in this more regularly. I think what I need to do is set up a time like every weekend just to sit down and fill out my 5-year journal based on like that week. But that also means that I need to be better about daily journaling so that I can look back through my daily journal in order to fill out my 5-year journal. But I also have been pretty crap at that during November. It's such a bummer because it feels like when I don't journal that I'm just losing memories because my memory is so bad that it just feels like if I don't write things down, I'm not going to remember them. And I don't give myself enough credit for what I do remember, but I really want to be able to look back on things and remember them. And I think writing things down also helps you remember them. So there's that aspect to it too. But I really want to get back into this and get into a little bit of a routine so that when January comes around, I will be ready and I will be using this regularly, hopefully by that time. Speaking of January and my 5-year journal, I'm already thinking about what I want my ink color for 2024 to be. Basically, my idea is that each year I use my 5-year journal, I will use one ink color in my fountain pen for the whole year. So for 2023, I used Ferris Wheel Press Royal Rhubarb, and that's the only ink I've used in this journal for the whole year. And I like this idea because the right-hand side is not like dated for the year. So if I'm writing on the left-hand side and then I need to go over to the right-hand side to write something, then I will know exactly what year that is from because the ink color will match the 2024 color. That just makes the most sense to my perfectionist brain. But for my 2024 color, I was thinking that I want something that kind of matches the Liberty Fabrics covers for 2024. I have the Weeks, the Hobonichi Weeks, and the A5 Hone for next year, both with that Liberty Fabrics cover. And it's a really beautiful floral color cover, and it has a lot of colors in it. So there's a lot to pick from. But I was thinking that I kind of want like a blue or a purple. And I was already thinking about doing a navy blue, but I think that might be kind of dark and might get kind of boring. So I'm probably going to try and match something to the blue or the purple flowers on that cover. And yeah, I am planning to order a bunch of ink samples and kind of test them out and see if I can find something that matches, or at least just something that I like. But I also did just get a big order of ink samples that I placed from Black Friday. And so I probably need to take a break from ink samples because I have so many. I have already started to compile a list of possible inks, but if you know of one that you think would look good, definitely let me know and I will add it to my list. Also, I may or may not be starting a new ink journal. So just quickly, I'll tell you, I have a Hobonichi Weeks that I got in like August, and I only used it for a couple of months to do some health tracking before like a doctor's appointment, and then the rest of it's empty. So I think I'm gonna take it and repurpose it into an ink journal. So hopefully I will do some ink swatching in my Hobonichi Weeks for you soon. So that should be really fun. But I am running out of footage now, so I will wrap it up and we can talk about that more later. But I'm just really excited for it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Leave me a comment and let me know if you liked this kind of video and with the voiceover. And if you don't know what to comment, tell me about a book you've enjoyed recently. I'd really love to know. Also, if you want to see more of my videos, consider subscribing and liking this video. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.